11 years since he last played there, nearly 30 years since the Beatles first climbed out of the cavern.
What I did before the tour was I just sat down and I thought, what would I like to see him play? You know, just imagine was getting objective. And I wrote down a list of songs that I thought an audience would like to see me do. And the nice thing about the Beatles stuff is it's so long since I've done some of them, and some of them I've actually never done on stage till this tour, because the Beatles had given up touring at that point when we recorded some of them. And they're great to do. You know, the Beatles never did Sgt. Pepper on stage. So I never got to sing, you know, you're such a lovely audience, we'd like to take you home with us, which is, it's a live number, you know. And Hey Jude, I never got to ask an audience to join in with that. And there's such obvious things for shows that it was really great breaking them out of mothballs and doing them finally.
The scale of Paul's furious return to the concert stage is in marked contrast to the Beatles' last moments on the road. They called it a day in 1966 after 3 world-storming years.
No, we'd had enough. No, we'd had enough. And we were very excited by the possibilities of recording. In the early days of recording, we'd gone to the session, and like there'd been a 4-track machine. We played our things and gone to the pub, and they made the record. Well, as time went on, we started to understand what they were doing, and we'd say, could you lift the bass a bit, or could you have a little bit more guitars there? So we started to get involved with the production. So by the time our last tour happened, we were fed up with touring and very excited about maybe producing something like Sgt. Pepper. I don't really know, but welcome to Spain. Thank you very much. We must go. Bye-bye. In the last couple of gigs, it was sort of, we were in America and it was raining. It was really miserable, and the rain was coming through on the amps, and you're thinking, oh, we're going to get electrocuted. I think we ran into a van, you know, and we all finally said, that's it.
24 years later, the confidence is back. McCartney is preparing a special show for Liverpool, a city he has never lost his affection for.
It's just special, you know, for me, because obviously I've been born there, being brought up there. Till the age of, what, 17 or 18, that was really all I knew of the world, you know. So it was my world to that point. So when I go back up, there's always the fun of just driving round, showing the kids, oh, that's the first place we played. I remember picking John up there, and we're walking down there, oh, there's the golf course. You know, it's such a little city, really. You know it all, most of it anyway, especially the areas we used to go, Penny Lane and the city centre, and Allerton, Speak, and all of that, where I grew up, you know, and Ringo the Dingle, which now talks, doesn't it? So, you know, I have a fondness just for the place anyway. And then there's the people who are brilliant. And they keep you down to earth. You know, you can't get too above yourself with those people, which I like. I mean, I was driving up there a couple of years ago. I was feeling pretty pleased with myself, and I was in the car on my own, just driving by Bold Street, by the post office depot up there. I'm just looking out the window, there's an old geezer there, and he just looks at me, and he's smiling, and I smile back, and he just went. And you've got to laugh. We're home. Yeah. I'm back.
Paul, who celebrates his 48th birthday on Monday, is still taking on new challenges. Working with Carl Davis, he's busy preparing a choral work for performance in Liverpool's Anglican Cathedral.
This Carl Davis thing has opened my eyes musically to another arena, another field, you know. So if that works out, you know, if we think that what we do, it makes a good noise and it works, I'd probably like to continue with that kind of thing. Get back to where you once belong. Get back. I used to just, you know, bomb around Speak there, going down the, you know, with the mates, going to the woods, going to the shore, and just bombing around. And you know, when you think of it like that, you know, I mean, all of us in the Beatles just did amazingly, you know. That's what we were, just a bunch of scruffs.